Good start by Rich to get past Mark. He's up into the lead now. David third. William fourth. Mark Goodchild's got ahead of Alex for fifth. We've got Rich out in front of the green car. So we've got a race on our hands. Oh, and a mistake here by Rich. That allows Mark back through into the lead. So he's recovered from his pole position, but Rich is chasing him hard. Mark makes a little bit of a mistake now, and Rich is right with him. And hanging around behind watching the show is David, waiting patiently for the tooth to collide and he can take the lead. But it's not happening at the moment. Mark and Rich fairly close. Good team racing. Now they go across the line. 7 laps in the books. Then there's a gap until we get William in fourth. Alex has got back ahead of Mark. And those two front runners coming to the traffic pretty soon. Not there yet, but getting there. Rich is the closest he's been to Mark for a little while. There they go across the line. Nothing in it. 0.3 of a second. Then they go down the straight again. They've got traffic to deal with as well. So Mark keeps well out of the way, and Goodchild that is, and then they go back onto the straight again. They've got William just ahead of them now. So William keeps out of the way and lets both of them go as well. Richard's putting a lot of pressure on Mark. Oh, Mark makes a mistake, and that's Richard back into the lead. Here they come now. Mark chasing Rich for the lead. They're absolutely neck and neck. About a metre, I'd say, between those two. You can't even blink. Still in third place is Dave Gale. Still on the same lap. He's the only other driver on the same lap as these two.
4, 6, 5.
So Mark's got back in front of Rich again now. And here they go through across the line. There's a gap 0.3 of a second. That gap has never been bigger than half a second. Mark Goodchild gets caught up in the barriers. Gets going again. But Mark has got to get ahead of Will again. Oh, and somebody's up and over. Couldn't see who that was. Oh, David, he's going to lose a bit of ground there. So where's that lead battle? Oh, Rich has got a problem. He's out. He's stuck in the straight at the moment, but he is not looking like he's going to go much further. So that's Mark Stiles now. He's got a 4-second lead over David Gale. So David's still on the same lap as Mark and going very well, staying in touch with Mark. But it's now William Lee up into third place, but he's a lap down from the top two. So there goes David across the line. Where's William? There he goes. He's exactly 1 lap down. Oh, and Mark's caught up, and that's David through into the lead. So he's the third leader of the race now. The orange and white car is being chased. Mark is at 1.5 seconds down on that on David at the moment. So David is currently behind him, Alex Watts. And it's just 1 second now, so Mark is closing in, but it is still David leading. He's got Mark Goodchild just in front of him, he lets him go. Now there's 2 back markers between David. Oh, and David makes a mistake, and that's Mark back into the lead. So Mark not having it his own way this time.
The winning order at 4 minutes is 1, 3, 4, 6, 5, 2.
So David now 2.8 seconds down. Third is William Lee. Just over, he's nearly 2 laps down on Mark now. Field pretty spread out, not much going on. We're down to 5 cars. David goes through, he's now 3.5 seconds down. He's got to have some misfortune from Mark ahead of him to inherit. He is going, he's got good pace. He's still on the same lap, and we're over halfway in this race. Normally Mark has wrapped the entire field a couple of times by this stage. So he's having to work a little bit harder. But he just brings out the skills that he very clearly has. Right, 5 minutes in. Our leader crosses the line to complete lap 36. Fastest lap of the race, 7.87 seconds. Second fastest lap, and the only other person on the sub-8 was Rich, who did a 6.791. So maybe Mark could try and beat his own fastest lap. Do a couple of qualies. He's over a second off that pace at the moment. And there's a 5 second gap between himself and David Gale. He's still on the same lap in second place. Here he comes, and he crosses the line. And there goes Mark. So maybe David's challenge can be that he remains on the same lap. He's just over 2 minutes to do that. Mark goes through.
The running order at 6 minutes is 1, 3, 4, 6, 5, 2.
That did not sound good from somebody's car. I see Alex has pulled out. So we're down to 4 cars now. So here comes our second place man. Must be prepared. Car goes through. And David Gale, our leader, the white car, going out onto the straight. Mark Stiles leads the current championship. And was very kind. He worked so hard to bring us this club that we can enjoy every Tuesday night. There he goes through for a new lap. 8.0, he's sitting around the 8.1, 8.2 seconds. Now he's just done an 8.05, so he's getting closer back to that sub-8 again. Here comes David. He goes across the line. Mark still can't get below 7.8 seconds again. Got Mark Goodchild to lap in front of him. And we're into the last minute of the race. Blistering pace here from Mark Stiles. Still running your leader, but he's still got to lap David, and David is just in front of him now. A good run from David as well. He's been solid all night. Second on the grid, or third on the grid, and second in the race. And still remains the same lap as the leader. But it's not anymore, he's just been lapped. William Lee is still running strongly and on his own in third place. He's a lap ahead of Mark, nearly 2 laps now ahead of Mark. Not much time left now, maybe a couple more for Mark. Here he goes, crosses the line, he'll get another one. And then that will probably be his lot. So here he comes down the straight, crosses the line, starting will be his final lap. Oh, no, he doesn't get it.
3.
Slow last lap, so he's done. Mark's the winner, David finishes in second place.
The race over. The finishing order is 1, 3, 4, 6,
Everybody's
5,
home.
2,